Hey viewers, welcome to another Games Casual Pro Gamer. Today we're doing episode 2 of the Push Tournament. Today we have some Zerglings battling it out against some Zealots. So yeah, I will explain the principle once again because, well, episode 2, you probably haven't seen episode 1. Yeah, the Zerglings are going to spawn in fours, the Zealots are going to spawn in ones, because that's equal minerals and equal supply in this case. But yeah, they're going to battle it out until they destroy one of these, so either this one or for player 1 or this one for player 2. And once they do, the entire field will be erased, we will start over, but one of the teams will get an upgrade, that is the losing team will get an upgrade. And for the rest, I have no control. I can't select any of the units, as you can see. I can see which is which player, but that really doesn't help me at all because I already know that. And well, the principle of the tournament is that you guys come up with combinations of units that go up against each other and make, well, good teams against the good teams. And basically last the longest. So currently we have, as I said, 0 Zealots, well 0 Zealots, and 0 Zerglings. And well, the Zerglings and Zealots met each other over here, so yeah, I'm assuming that once the Zerglings get some speed going, which is on upgrade 4 if we ever reach that, they will actually become a little bit too strong for the Zealots to hold off. The Zealots will have to push back here to actually create some room. Apparently they don't really understand that they need to walk around the little temple thingy. Statue thingy, I guess it is. But yeah, for now, they're just battling it out. It might actually take a while, because there's not a lot of progress being made, although this bottom Zealot at least was making some progress before he got taken out. There's a little bit, yeah, a little bit of randomness involved here, obviously, and it might actually take a while to clear that up. Currently the Zealots are winning, because they need to survive, well, they need to get 4 times the kills of their deaths, and currently they do. So currently there's only 40 Zealots lost and 180 Zerglings lost, so yeah, there are a few more Zealots on the map than there should be. Finally, they realize, hey, we can also run around the other side. That would actually be nice. And maybe that will help. Maybe the temple will just, or the statue will just get destroyed and we will reset and try again. But yeah, this seems like very unfortunate, because the Zealots that ran out in the super early part, they actually got killed pretty easily, and therefore we're now in this situation, which is unfortunate to say the least. Yeah, the Zealots that actually were brave enough to go through the top actually got taken out. Oh my god, this is taking forever. I did not expect this, to be honest. I kind of expected the Zealots to at least win the first round, because they're really good against Zerglings. And yeah, now I'm just hoping that the Zerglings will realize, hey, there's a statue here. Let's actually do some hits on that. It does have 500 hit points, so it's not like they can easily take it out. It will take a while. But for now, just a little bit of a stalemate. It's unfortunate, but yeah, that's the way it is. So yeah, Zerglings, although you can mass them up, in this kind of a battle they're not super good, because they can't really pull back and then surround their enemies, because, well, they're uncontrolled. So all they do is run in and hopefully get some damage done that way. There are some Zealots now once again traveling around the other side, and hopefully they will actually go around the statue. There we go, now we might see some progress. Because finally we are past this statue, and the Zerglings are going to focus the ones on top, which means that the bottom ones finally get to clear the wave, and finally we get some progress. And here the Zealots are a lot better, because the Zerglings aren't grouped up, and the Zerglings can't really do a whole lot against this this big group of Zealots anymore, especially because they're not grouped up. And yeah, we might actually see a fast conclusion to this first round. After the, well, incredibly long hold off on that one point. I can't believe the Zerglings did so well because, well, it's not really what they do normally. They normally just come in and kill a unit and then run back out. But yeah, here they proved themselves to be pretty good at holding people back in a choke because, well, they can just sacrifice themselves. Of course, a lot of Zerglings have died. 550 Zerglings died already. When we finally get onto the statue, and one guy is now, oh no, multiple guys now attacking. Finally, it goes down, and yeah, I'm pretty sure this one is undamaged even. But if it were damaged, it is going to stay damaged. Just so you know. So next round, now the Zerglings have a 1-1 upgrade, so 1 attack, 1 armor, or carapace, I guess. And we're going to try again, so hopefully the first Zealots that come in will actually not be surrounded instantly, because that would be very unfortunate. And we'll have to see. So, yeah, currently this is not too bad, losing 1 Zealot, but getting at least some kills. But yeah, we need to keep in front of this line to avoid getting surrounded or getting into a similar situation. I'm not actually sure if this is going to work. Oh my god, we're going to get it once again. Yeah, I think we're stuck once again, and oh, the Zerglings might actually have this. Zerglings are doing some damage to the statue, but not a lot. So we'll just have to see. The Zerglings are getting pushed back actually. I did not expect this. I expected them to be a little more forward. But yeah. I haven't seen this yet, and this is all live, so we're going to have to see. Oh wow, the statue actually went down already. So 1-1 upgrades now. We are going into round 3. This should be interesting. This is closer than I thought. I really thought the Zealots would have the first like 3 rounds, maybe 2, and then 3 probably, and then the Zerglings might actually take 1 at some point. But yeah, for now, both teams doing a good job. Both teams getting well, getting surrounded pretty easily once the group becomes too big. But that's of course the point. The Zealots need to kill off these Zerglings a little bit quicker. And yeah, once they reach the 2-2 upgrade, or rather 2 attack upgrade, then they can 2-shot the Zerglings, and that will help a lot. So that's the next upgrade. And for now, we're not getting pushed back into that little corner. So I think the Zealots actually have this round. Because as long as they don't get pushed back, they cannot get surrounded, or they cannot get, well, held off by the amount of Zerglings. And they will be able to attack the Zerglings from all sides. Zerglings, of course, not enough of them to actually make a surround. Maybe I should try that as well, because it does seem to be a nice thing to do, to really be able to surround the Zealots with the Zerglings. But yeah, maybe for next time, who knows? Maybe someone will come up with, yeah, just spawn like 5 Zealots and 20 Zerglings at every, I don't even know, I think it's every 3 seconds. You can actually see it if you want. You can just count it out. I mean, the game clock is right there, and you can see when they spawn. But yeah, for now, the Zealots doing a good job of just pushing back the Zerglings. The Zerglings, of course, have no action here. There's just nothing they can do. They're just going to have to wait until they have some bigger upgrades. But yeah, this was a relatively fast round because we didn't get stuck in that little corner. That first round, I still can't believe that actually happened. Anyway, we are starting to attack the little statue. It seems that the Zealots are happy to just chill in there instead of just attacking the statue. But yeah, it does go down. It will be 2-1 upgrades now. Well, 2-2 for the Zerglings and 1-1 for the Zealots. Which means that, well, round 4 is underway. And we are going to see what the Zerglings have to say about this one. Yeah, from how the previous rounds went, I think this is a Zergling round. Because, well, the Zealots still can't 2-shot the Zerglings. So, with the Zerglings getting some extra power in there and some extra armor, it might actually just be their round again. And yeah, it seems that they are doing a reasonably good job. Currently it's about equal. But yeah, the Zealots do die pretty quickly, of course. Oh, sorry, the Zerglings die pretty quickly. The Zealots are a little bit, well, more beefy. And once they can group up with a number of them, it's really hard to get the surround for the Zerglings. And yeah, for now, they're at least in front of the, well, the hold-off point, the standoff point, I guess. And they might actually be pushing forward, but the score is very, very equal. As I said, it's supposed to be 4-1. The Zealots are taking over now, so the Zealots finally grouping up in a large enough number that they can actually just push forward. And well, the beginning was the Zerglings actually outscoring the Zealots by a fraction, and then of course, well, with more Zealots coming in, because, well, their resupply route a little bit shorter, meaning that they have a few more Zealots than there are Zerglings. And now the resupply routes of the Zerglings, of course, become shorter, but by this time there are so many Zealots, they can't really do anything. We'll have to see if the Zealots are going to lose the next one then, because, well, that is the 3-3 upgrades for the Zerglings, and then the Zealots will still be on 1-1-1. 1-1-1, of course, being attack, armor, and... oh, come on. Shields, that's the one. So, yeah. Should be fairly straightforward for the Zerglings to win, well, at least when they reach upgrade number 4. Because then they have Zergling speed, and I think they can kill the statue before anything even happens. So before the Zealots even get to the statue, I think they've already killed it. But we'll see. So 3-3 upgrades here for the Zerglings, and the Zealots are still stuck on 1-1-1. Yeah, we'll just have to wait until they meet each other again. Let's just go here. We know that they're going to meet like over here, and then they're going to push either forward, or, well, they're probably going to push forward because the Zerglings are now stronger than they were last round, so I'm assuming that is going to be the case. So finally they do meet, and let's see if the Zerglings can actually surround a couple of these Zealots to make it a little bit quicker. Yeah, the Zealots, of course, trying to hold off this attack and just trying to do their thing. The Zealots are still winning this, which is surprising because the Zerglings are pretty high upgrades already. And yeah, well, number-wise they were winning it, but now they're actually losing. So yeah, that's how it goes. The Zerglings are grouping up. They can't really get us around with this temple, statue in the way. But they might actually be able to get enough damage in to push forward no matter what. I'm just hoping that one of the Zerglings will realize, hey, there's a statue here, let's just attack that. Because that would actually help quite a lot in the progression of this tournament, or of this round. But yeah, the Zerglings pushing in, they are getting destroyed on that front line, but yeah, they are also doing a good job of damaging the Zealots. Zealots not really able to group up in large numbers, and it is still about equal. It was 25 to 102, whereas, well, the perfect score would have been 100 to 25. So yeah, that's pretty close to perfect. Yeah, I guess the Zealots are really good at holding off. Who knew, right? It's not like everyone uses them to like block the gaps in the defense. No. But yeah, they're really good at holding off Zerglings, of course. Even without too many upgrades. But the fact that the Zerglings are just pushing in so far, that might actually be very hard for them to overcome, because they don't really have, well, anything to push out at this point. They need some ranged damage unit on the back, well, in their back line, and that would make it a lot easier. So maybe next time I'll do a combination of units. Of course, that's up to you. The point is that you make a combination of units. They don't have to be the same race. And yeah, for example, you can do Zealots Hydralisks versus Zerglings Stalkers. I don't know, something like that, or Zergling Marine. And we'll just have to see how that works out. So I'm just going to do the 1 versus 1 battles here for now. Yeah, we are already at 250 Zerglings killed and 55 Zealots killed. It's it should at this point end, but yeah, it seems that they don't really want to end rounds. They don't really understand, I guess, that they need to attack the statue as well. Well, they do understand that they need to attack the statue, but, well, the units are much more interesting to attack. The Zealots are actually pushing out. Well, this is amazing. I did not think they could actually push out, but they're actually pushing forward because of the few Zealots that went to the top. And they're actually going to make it out. Wow, that's another 370 Zerglings killed before anything ever even happens. Yeah, that was like round 1. So round 1 and round 5 apparently exactly the same. We're just going to push forward at this point. No more Zealots will die, I'm guessing. Or maybe like 1 or 2. But yeah, most of them are pretty healthy, and yeah, they are able to 3-shot the Zergling, so yeah, it's not going to be a big competition here. And at this point, all they need to do is make sure that they attack the statue, which they are doing. So, and then the rest should be no problem. Well, there we go. Round number 6. And now we have speedlings. As you can see, they're way faster. They also have adrenaline glands, so they attack faster. And at this point, they should be able to kill that little statue here before the Zealots even arrive. And then it's all about round number 9, I guess. See, they just instantly kill that. So it's going to be like that for a few rounds until this statue no longer regenerates, which is the case for this one. It's going to stay down. It's not going to come up again. And by the way, this little ball on the bottom, I don't know how to remove it yet, but I will figure it out at some point. At least I figured out how to reset the scoreboard, which was also kind of, yeah, tedious. Oh, the Zealots almost reaching almost reaching there. I guess in the previous round the statue was already halfway destroyed because of that hold off on the base. And this is the last wave where they can still kill the statue, because the statue will not come up, as I said, in the next round or after this round. So this should still be pretty easy to do. Even before the Zealots arrive. Yeah, there you go. They're just going to hold off the Zealot, and it's not going to be an issue. So this one no longer coming up. Everyone has maximum upgrades, which means 3-3 on the Zealots and 3-3, no, 3-3 on the Zerglings, but also adrenaline glands and metabolic boost, so speed, for the Zerglings. And the Zealots have charge, as you can see, which means that they should be able to hold this off. And yeah, although I did expect this to go to round number 9, I did not expect this to go for this long. It's been 26 minutes game time. It's a pretty long time. Oh, I really did not expect this to last this long, especially that first round, because, well, I kind of expected the Zealots to just completely annihilate that. It was just the positioning that made it kind of awkward. If I made the map a little bit bigger or put the statue a little bit further back, there would be no issue there. But yeah, I didn't, and there was an issue. So yeah, the Zealots should be able to push this in pretty easily. The charge will come up every now and then to make sure that the healthy Zealots from the back will actually help out in the front. So yeah, 1 Zealot died so far, and this is actually how I kind of envisioned this. The Zealots just completely overwhelming the Zerglings, and then the Zerglings getting speed, so destroying the thing before the Zealots would even reach. But I never imagined that first round. But hey, new things learned every day, right? And yeah, this statue is going to go down. and the Zealots win it. So yeah, pretty interesting match, especially that first round. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG!